So here you can go, this is a smoke management system design training syllabus basically. Okay. So you can say that there is a module 1, 2 to up to module 10 is here, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
So here,
yeah.
yeah, here if you talk about module 1, see as a designer, see I'm actually a consultant, right? So whenever you start with the design, you should know the architectural design, right? Because
Yes,
we are a building,
definitely.
we are a building designer. Okay. So we are
Yeah.
designing a MEP system for the building. So you should know the building design basically. Okay. So
Correct.
about the site
Yes.
planning requirement, like each and every space, how they design based on, say for example, I have a one good guy from Dubai local code. Okay. You can say that Turkish. Okay. So they have given the
Okay.
requirement for the architectural space planning to do design. Okay. So each and every space, like
Okay.
for example, if you talk about bedroom, what is the space requirement? If you talk about kitchen, what is the space requirement? How to design the kitchen? I'm talking about architectural. Okay. If you talk
Yes.
about corridor,
Okay.
staircase,
Uh,
you can say the lift. Then you
yeah.
have electrical rooms, mechanical rooms. Then you have a firefighting rooms. Then
Okay.
you have a roof. Okay. Each and every space, how you design. So basic understanding that how the architectural people they design the architectural space planning. Okay. Say for example, I will talk about one example. Uh, I have a XYZ client, okay, and you are a developer, you have a land, bare land,
Okay.
right? Okay, so you are
Yeah.
calling a
Yes.
consultant to design the one. You have a in your mind you have one project, okay. You want to construct one commercial building, say for example residential building, okay. So this is your bare
Yes.
land, and you are calling architect to design the projects. This is my land, and in this
Okay.
project you design the residential project, say for example, okay. So that particular
Yes.
person he will design the project based on the local code requirement, okay, or international standards. Say for example, I want to design a say for example residential tower, okay. So this is my
Yes.
this is my basement for example, okay. In that maybe I will be designing the high rise tower project, okay. So you can say that this is the basement, and say for example this is my high rise tower project, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And
Right.
this is my available plot, this is my available plot. So what are the requirement normally? I have to provide the car park, okay. Then I have to provide the irrigations, okay. Then I have to provide the basement, I have to provide car parking, number of car parkings. So how that number of car parking
Yes.
is being designed, okay.
It
Then
depends on the flats. Yeah.
yeah, then after that depends upon the occupancy basically, and also depends upon
Yeah.
the
Yes.
space requirement, okay. Then I have a tower project, so each and every tower project I have a ground floor, first floor, second floor, I have multiple floors, okay. So each and every, how to design the height of the building, okay, and how to space planning. Say for
Okay.
example if I have a residential project, this is my one bedroom apartment, and what is the space requirement
Okay.
for the one bedroom, okay, for the bedrooms,
Okay.
and what is the space requirement for the toilet, and what is the space requirement for my
Okay.
kitchen, and for the entrance what is the
Okay.
door size, okay. So that is a basic understanding, you will not
Okay.
go in detail, but you will also understand that how the architecture is
Yeah.
being designed.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely. Because
that is required when you do the design calculations for each and every service, even AC calculation or water supply calculation, or you talk about firefighting system design. So you should know the space, what is the space for. The space is for bedroom, the space is for kitchen, the space is for corridor, or the space
yeah.
is
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
that understanding you should have initially, right?
Yeah, definitely, because we are working very closely with this architect
Yeah,
team, so we should
yes,
have an
yes,
idea
yes.
about this. Then only we can
Yeah, otherwise you
uh,
will, otherwise
proceed with this.
somebody, you know that somebody from contractor, they will say that, no, I need a more space in the, for the duct to install, please lower the false ceiling, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But
Because all
architect
time there is
cannot
a
go.
clash.
Yeah, there is a minimum requirement for the height. They cannot go less than below height. That is what that is what always the clash with architect and the
Yeah,
MEP
yeah.
contractor.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely,
So
there is
that
a clause
understanding,
because
if that MEP guy, if that MEP guy or the architect, if they have a requirement, okay, what is the minimum false ceiling requirement, then the person will understand easily. Okay, that this false ceiling cannot go down, so he will adjust the MEP service, and he will have a clear idea that okay, how to design the MEP services. Okay, with respect to the architectural design, right? Okay.
okay,
Then after that, we will go to the local codes, design codes, international codes, standards, like you can say that NFPA requirement, international codes. This is smoke
the,
management system is purely talk about NFPA basically, right?
yeah, right. NFA
Okay.
92.
Yeah. So then after that, you will start with the smoke management system. Okay. So smoke management system means you will not go directly to the calculation part. Okay. So before that,
Yeah,
you
first
will
we will
also
start from the
understand,
fire.
yeah, what is the fire theory, and what is the fire alarm basics, what is a fire class, and what is a fire
So,
extinguisher. So these are the
yeah,
basic things.
this module 3, I think I know.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yes, yes. So actually, smoke management system, you should know that even the four item also you should know that, right? because you're talking about fire theory. You know the fire triangle.
Is module 3 I know very well. Okay.
Yes. So you're actually because your background as a
Because
firefighting background.
my background is this, so
Yes.
that's why I know this very well.
Yeah. Then after that, we
Okay.
will start with the introduction to car park ventilation system. So car park ventilation system, in that there is a ASHRAE, there is a requirement. Okay,
Okay.
how to design the car park ventilation system as per ASHRAE. Okay, so in that ASHRAE there is a pollution mode. For the pollution mode, there is a calculation how to calculate the fan capacity. Remember, you heard about 3 air change, 6 air change, and 10 air changes, right?
Yeah.
So that air change is based on what? That is air change is based on what? So that is we are going to discuss about the pollution mode, about fire mode, and about the car park ventilation calculation. Based on that, we will do the car park ventilation calculation. Then we will do the fan sizing, and we will also understand how the working principle, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay. So similarly, the corridor smoke management. Say for example, I have a tower project. I have a basement. So basement, I have a car.
Yeah.
Then I will do the car park management system, and then I have a multiple floors. Each and every floor there is a corridor. So in that corridor, I have to do the corridor smoke management system. Why the corridor smoke management system is required? Because whenever there is a fire, the people has to evacuate, right?
Yeah, right.
So that evacuation path should be very clear from the smoke. Otherwise, the people cannot escape. Then they will stuck inside the corridor, and maybe they will, it will become, they will have a suffocation, or maybe the people will, they may die, something like that. So to save the occupant, we are going to have a corridor smoke management system. Okay. Similarly, we are going to see what is understanding of NFPA and how to do the calculation for the corridor ventilation calculation, and what is the fan sizing, and what is the working principle, right? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Then we have a staircase. In that particular building, we have a high-rise tower project. We have a staircase. Also, we will understand as per NFPA. Then we do the staircase pressurization calculation, ventilation calculation, and also we will understand the fan sizing and working principle. Similarly, for the lift pressurization system, then we have a battery ventilation system. So battery ventilation system also again as per NFPA. There is a criteria for the battery ventilation. You have a hydrogen. There is a hydrogen. Whenever the battery works, there is a hydrogen gas releases, right? So that hydrogen, when the hydrogen level goes beyond certain limit, there may be chance of explosion. Okay, that is why you see normally you have seen that there is a battery wherever there is the building consists of battery, maybe there is explosion sometime. So you have to that because of hydrogen accumulation, right?
Right.
So that you have to have a proper battery ventilation, and you have a proper fan sizing, and then working principle. We will discuss how that working principle, how the battery ventilation works. Okay. And similarly for the other rooms, like there is a smoke ventilation system for the rooms like hazardous room. Then you have a fire pump room, generator room, FCC room, clean agent rooms. Okay. Then you have a fan sizing. Okay. Then we will also see that working principle of each and every rooms.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So that will say, for example, if you have one building, you have a car park. Yes, we are doing car park management. Then you have a staircase. You do staircase management. Then you have a corridor. Yes, we do corridor smoke management. Then we have a lift pressurization. Yes, we do lift management, smoke ventilation. Then if you have a battery rooms, yes, we do the battery ventilation calculation. And then if you have a smoke ventilation for the rooms with hazardous material, you are going to store some chemicals where it's a hazardous material, or you are going to store some oil like diesel. Okay, maybe it's a flammable material. So that particular room you should have a proper ventilation. Then you have a fire pump room, you have a generator room, then you have a FCC room, then you have a clean agent rooms. Okay, so these all the rooms you have to have a proper calculation, and then you will do the fan sizing, and you do the working principle, how the each and every system works. Okay. Then also we will do the duct sizing. Okay, so first of all you are going to calculate all the airflow rate calculations. Whenever you do the each and every system, you do the calculation. Then after that we will do the duct sizing. So duct sizing, basically you heard about there is a laminar flow, turbulent flow, and then also we will understand the Reynolds number. Okay, we will see the ASHRAE design criteria. There are different type of pressures. What is the different duct sizes, shapes? Sometimes you have a rectangular duct, sometimes you have a circular duct. Then you have a duct accessories. There are different accessories like ABCD, MSFD. So each and every working principle. Then we will do the pressure drop calculation. So whenever you are going to order the fan, you need a flow rate, and also you need a pressure drop, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So these are the smoke management system for the particular building. So if you are talking about one building, so we will cover all the smoke management. Like for corridor, then you have a lift pressurization, staircase pressurization, corridor, battery room, then hazardous rooms, fire pump room, generator room, FCC room, clean agent room. All the rooms we will cover. okay, for the smoke management. So you will study. It will not be quick calculate. It will not be quick. The lesson. You will take some time to read each and everything, and you will also do some assignments,
Okay.
because it is not that only lecture. You will do some assignments. Say for example,
I have a lot.
uh,
I can do assignments because I have a lot of design buildings.
yes. So for example, if you have Ashray, I will also give you some assignment to study the Ashray. Then you can also do some
Okay.
calculations, fire calculations. So each and everything you will do practicing one by one, right? So that you will have
Okay.
a clear understanding. Is that right?
Okay. Yeah.